What's going on, Vincent? How are you? Lovely to see you.
Fine, thank you.
Yeah. As you can see, we're at Ferdinand Berthoud, and we're here today to talk about the FB RSM.
Yeah.
Maybe, but Vincent, please tell us what FB RSM represents.
So first, the name is a little bit strange, but in French, RSM stands for regulator with jumping second, seconde morte.
Seconde morte.
So this is a very special watch that is a paid tribute to the marine clock number 8 made by Ferdinand Berthoud, and that allowed for the first time to calculate longitude at sea in 1769. Here we pay an ultimate tribute to the regulator display feature by the marine clock number 8, and that's why the number 8 stands on the dial, even if this watch is a limited edition of 20 movements. Limited a number edition to 20 movements. So it features our fusée and chain constant force movement with the tourbillon displaying a central second, and we added inside the thickness of the movement an independent mechanism allowing to make this second jumping. So it is a tourbillon with jumping second, and what is amazing in terms of watchmaking, it is officially chronometer certified by the COSC.
Wow.
What requests a treasure of patience from our watchmakers to adjust each timepiece. So here the hours are displayed on a large sapphire disc at 12. The minutes are displayed here on a small sub-dial at 12 o'clock. And the central second. The power reserve of the watch, that is 53 hours, is displayed on the back. The watch features here a beautiful 18-karat dial, or regulator plate actually, because it's not really a dial, that is covered with a layer of blue CVD coating.
But tell us a little bit, Vincent, about how actually it's 20 movements that the watch has been limited to, and in fact the client can select how they would like to configure their watch.
Yes, that's to be totally transparent in front of our clients. We decided not to limit the watches by reference, but by the quantity of movement we produce. So it's a limited numbered edition to 20 movements, and the collector can choose to tailor-made his watch, change the case material, even the case shape by selecting the FB1 octagonal case, and of course the color of the dial and the finishing of the movement. This allows a wide range of finishing for every taste, but with the guarantee that after 20 movements, we discontinue the use of this caliber. So it's extremely fair in front of the collectors, because they invest in an expensive watch that is a concentrate of perfection, and we respect. It's extremely important that we respect this, and that they are confident that we will not make many limited editions with a different color of dial. So
understood. Vincent, tell us a little bit about the different treatments that you can select. So there's two different colors, but also two different treatments to the dial or regulator plate, as you're saying.
Always 18-karat gold dial or regulator plate, and then here straight line finishing with the blue CVD treatment, or a straight line finish by hand, of course, with black gold finishing. But of course, it can be white gold dial or covered with a black rhodium coating. In fact, the possibilities are quite numerous, and depending on the finishing, if you use satin finishing or straight line finishing, the color changes completely.
Wow. And do you, when a client has the opportunity to configure their watch, do you sit with them to explain to them the different options so that they can, do you advise them a little bit as well?
Yes, actually, they ask, usually they know what they want. They ask, okay, I want a white gold case with a green dial. Can you make me a green dial? We say yes, of course, and we will work on the design and submit the design to the client until he is happy with the design, and then we can confirm the order and place it in production.
It's one of the most breathtaking movements I've ever seen. I mean, you look at that, look at the majesty of that tourbillon plus the chain and fusée. Look at how extraordinary that the finishing is on every single element there. It's really breathtaking. So this, incidentally, guys, is the first cost-certified tourbillon with a second more or jumping seconds. Look at that beautiful hand. If you look just at the end of the hand, it's been curved downwards to read it easier. And that's actually done almost as a final gesture by the watchmaker, who assembles and finishes each
Yes,
watch.
of course.
And if I'm not mistaken, I also was incredibly surprised by the price, which I thought was so reasonable. Vincent, what is the price of this watch?
So it's 270,000 Swiss francs retail, including taxes.
I mean, all things considered, it's an incredible value. It's a bit of a moot point, unfortunately, because all 20 pieces are sold.
Yes, more or less all of them have been sold out.
But nonetheless, we really wanted to share that with you. I love Ferdinand Berthoud. I love the fact that this watch is an homage to Marine Chronometer number 8, which was the one that allowed Ferdinand Berthoud to achieve longitude. I think it's great that every watch can be configured specifically to your tastes. And that you can have the octagonal case, you can have the round case, you can have the dial finished however you want. I think there's a beautiful set of hand-applied sandblasting.
Yes, made by hand.
Which is incredible as well. And it's, first tourbillon cost certified with a second more. It's incredible. Bravo.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, guys.